Imagine the world is like a giant playground. You have your favorite spot, your swing, your sandbox. You're happy, you feel safe. But then, another kid shows up, a bigger kid, and he wants your swing. He wants your sandbox. Soon, a fight breaks out. We call these big playground fights wars. And we're always told, war is terrible. It destroys things. It makes everyone poor and sad, right? Well, mostly. But here's the secret that sounds totally unfair. While everyone is fighting, some countries actually get richer. Much, much richer. How? Let's find out. To understand this secret, we have to understand what a country needs to be rich. It's not just about having money. See, in peaceful times, this factory makes toys, fun stuff. People buy toys, the factory gets money, the worker gets paid, the country is happy. A country gets rich when three things happen. 1, people have jobs. 2, they build cool stuff. 3, they sell it to other kids in the playground. But country B isn't interested in making toys. He sees his neighbor's stuff and wants it. So war breaks out, and instantly, everything changes for country A. The government of country A runs to the factory owner, and they don't ask for toys anymore. They say, "Stop making toys. We need helmets. We need uniforms. We need big metal tanks." The government pays the factory for this stuff, and they pay a lot. The worker still has a job. In fact, the factory needs more workers, more people to build helmets, more people to drive trucks. Suddenly, everyone who didn't have a job before now has one, because the country needs all hands on deck. It's not just the tank factory. The farms have to grow food for the army. The truck companies have to build vehicles for the army. See, the first secret ingredient for getting rich is having everyone busy. And war makes sure no one is sitting around. Everyone is working. So, country A is making more stuff than ever before. Tanks, guns, uniforms, canned food for soldiers. The factories are going non-stop. The country is buzzing like a beehive. But there's a giant problem. Making all this new, complicated war stuff is hard. You need better tools. You need newer machines. And this is where the second secret comes in: desperation. The army tells the scientists, "We need to talk to each other on the battlefield, but these big radios are too heavy. Make them smaller." So, the scientists and engineers work like crazy. They have to figure it out. They have to invent new things right now. This happened all the time. The first computers, invented to crack secret war codes. Jet engines, for faster warplanes. Even GPS started as a way for the military to know where its ships were. Heck, even the microwave oven was invented because a scientist was working with radar during a war and noticed the chocolate bar in his pocket melted. War forces countries to become super geniuses. They invent amazing new technologies just to win the fight. So now, country A has all its people working, and it's inventing incredible new stuff. But wait, who are they selling all this new stuff to? Other countries. The ones who aren't as good at making weapons. They're scared. They want to protect themselves too. So, they come to country A to buy its tanks, its planes, its walkie-talkies. Country A becomes the most popular shop on the playground. Everyone wants to buy what they're making, and all that money flows back home. The workers get paid more. The factory owners become super rich. The government gets tons of taxes. On paper, the country is booming. Okay, so the fighting stops. The war is over. Country A is rich, full of new technology, and everyone has a job. Happy ending, right? Not quite. Remember, this whole boom was built on making one thing: war stuff. The government doesn't need tanks anymore. They stopped buying them. The factory has all these super smart workers, all these amazing machines, but nothing to build. This is the turning point, the cliffhanger. The country is rich, but its whole economy is like a car that only runs on war fuel. Now the fuel is gone. What happens next decides everything. Some countries just stop. They built so many tanks, they forgot how to build anything else. Their boom turns into a bust. But the smart countries, they remember all those superpowered inventions from the war. They don't throw them away. They take the jet engines made for warplanes and use them to build passenger jets. They take the GPS made for ships and put it in cars. They take the computers and make them smaller for everyone. This is the real secret. The war made them invent the future. And then, they had the wisdom to use that future for peaceful things. Now, instead of selling tanks to scared countries, they're selling cars and radios to happy countries. Everyone wants a piece of this cool new future. So, the secret is out. War can secretly make a country rich, but not because destruction is good. It's because war forces a country to do three things. 1. Use every single person. 2. Invent incredible new things to solve impossible problems. And 3. Build stuff faster than anyone else. But here's the most important part. That richness comes with a huge cost. The money can be rebuilt. The inventions can change the world for good. But the people who are lost, the places that are destroyed, you can't get those back with a pile of cash. The countries that got rich didn't win because they loved war. They won because they survived it. And then they were smart enough to build a better world with what they learned. The money can be rebuilt, but the scars remain, covered but not forgotten. So the next time you use a microwave or check a map on your phone, remember, even the coolest inventions can come from the toughest times. What do you think? Is it fair that some countries get rich from war? Let us know in the comments. And subscribe to see how other countries rebuilt from nothing.